standing in front of another really large tree. Now on the grounds here at the UT Central Region office in Nashville, Tennessee, Davidson County, these trees are large because they weren't planted by people, planted by Mother Nature, but many, many years ago, and this is a private residence. So that accounts for these massive tree trunks. Now, what I have here is an unusual leaf, and if I ask somebody what kind of tree this is, they would probably never say oak, because it doesn't look like a typical oak leaf. But this is actually a native oak tree to North America. It's generally found in the southeastern part of the United States. It does prefer to grow in bottomlands, wetland areas like that. So most oak trees, if you want to know, they like deep soil. So that's the obstacle we have in Tennessee with our thick clay soil sometimes. Soil needs to be deep, drain well. So again, Quercus phylos. Phylos refers to cork. So I'm not sure if actually this tree was used to get cork. Cork is actually a material that comes from tree bark. So this is a very narrow leaf, and it does resemble a willow tree. Again, this one has very, very tiny acorns on it, and it's good for wildlife. Now, if you look at this tree, it has, as opposed to the other tree we saw, the very first one, this is very tiny branches, and so this is not a good climbing tree. This is a great tree for birds and squirrels to nest in so they can secure the nest. There's a lot of small branches. And again, these trees are very large, grow into large trees. So if you plant a willow oak, and they're used as street trees, and you can actually get from people that have plant breeders that experience, they can create what we call cultivars, hybrids of these trees that grow maybe smaller, but they would have to be pruned, reshaped if they're a street tree. Commonly planted. The only problem with this tree is it likes very acidic soil, unlike most oak trees. If you have a pH in a range that you can grow blueberries, 4.5 to 5.5, you can plant a willow oak tree. Other than that, if the pH is too high, it's going to turn yellow. We call that iron chlorosis. That's a good indication the pH is too high for this tree to perform well. So look at willow oak, and again, give it a lot of room if you have a big yard. It's a beautiful tree.